So this game was a big game. I know that top lane, it wasn't expected to have Yasuo and Maokai. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so going into this game, I blind picked Maokai because I think he's really strong, and then I was surprised that Zion picked Yasuo. I wasn't sure how the match was gonna go, and I was kind of confused. Maybe he likes it going into it, but I don't think it had any impact in the game because in team fights I just shut him down. So I think that was pretty good for us to have just like a better champion in team fights, and that helped us secure a lot of our goal lead early on.
Yasuo is a really strong champion. Were you worried at all?
Yeah, I was worried. Every time I go against Sion, I was like, what's this guy going to play? Because long before in the amateur scene, he used to play Riven, like Lee Sin. So I know he can play like these champions that can kill you in lane. So I'm kind of worried sometimes when I go against him, but this matchup was like really easy for me.
Would you say that Dig is one of your biggest competitors? They are pretty good, and they dropped down to fifth place, which is near you guys. Can you tell me, were you worried playing them?
Uh, yeah, I would say we have a good record against them, so we're not really that worried. We know we have taken them down, so we're more worried about the bottom tier teams like EG and Complexity because for some reason we just don't win against them. So going into Dignitas, we're just pretty confident, and we know that if we play our game, we would do well.
What do you guys need to do to ensure that you guys are going to make it into playoffs?
We just need to win one more game.
Just one more.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's the plan. That's the strategy. We just sit back home and just like discuss. Yeah, so we have to win 2 more games.
2 more?
That's the strategy. Yeah.
Okay. I know that you're playing LMQ later on today. They are first place, and then TSM tomorrow. How are you going to ensure that you guys are going to win one of those 2 games?
Yeah. So LMQ, we have a good record against them. We're 2-1 against them, and I think we can do it again. We just outdrafted them both times, so I think if we do well in picks and bans, then we can go into it like really easily and win.
Going back to the champion picks, I know it was unexpected to have Boy Boy pick Talon. How was that all decided? Why did you guys go with him?
We were kind of heavy magic damage, and they had a lot of squishy characters like Yasuo, Ziggs, Tristana, and Rengar. Like, all can be built squishy. So we thought an assassin would be good, and since he has physical damage, then it would fit our comp pretty well because we're lacking physical damage.
What about going into playoffs? I want to know, who do you think will go into the top 6, and who do you think will go into relegations?
Well, hopefully we make it. So I think, well, right now odds are looking good for us. We just gotta win one more game, and yeah, that's all there is to it. It's like anything can happen. I think all 3 teams, EG, Complexity, and us, can make it into playoffs. It just depends on like what happens. Anything can happen. So
Who would you say are the top teams right now?
top teams, I would say LMQ, C9, and TSM.
What about CLG going off to Korea? Do you think that would be better for them, or do you think that it will be their downfall?
I don't know how it's gonna affect them because I think they just have like personality issues within each other, and there's like going at each other really hard. And unless they fix that, unless they get someone to help them with that, then I don't think any practice is gonna be like good for them in the long run. They just gotta fix the issues that are holding them back.
What do you think about the sub roster coming in and playing for CLG?
Yeah, so the new sub roster CLG team, they play against EG and Complexity. So since we're like fighting against them for wins to get into playoffs, it's kind of unfair to us that this whole situation happened, and they get to play like an easier, you could arguably say, version of CLG. So yeah, I don't know. They might pull off something crazy and like win a game, which would be really good for us. But yeah, I don't like it personally. It's like kind of unfair to us.
Yeah. There's nothing that you guys can really do about it either. You just have to sit back and wait for them to win or lose.
We just gotta cheer for them.
That's all you can do. All right. Well, good luck to you for today and tomorrow as well. For everyone else, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Means we either get first or second. Well, that's what we want. But if we don't get one of those spots, then we don't get to skip a round in the
Gonna
playoffs.
come back like Goku style and just be like, and just totally destroy the NA scene.
What was that? What are they going to be like?